There we go. Here's the app. There's a tab bar at the bottom. We have expenses. This is going to be the expenses screen. There's the report screen. As you can see, there's a like empty. There's the ad screen. So this is what we done. Like this is what we did last stream. So we're adding these fields: the amount, the recurrence. You know, this is a picker. We can pick like monthly or yearly or like daily, etc. And we have the settings screen in which we have the erase data, all data. This app does not use a backend. It's all local, it works offline. And if you want to erase all data, right, so just like wipe the local database clean, this is how you do it. Then we have the categories page, which is within these settings. And this is where you define your categories, right? You have the groceries, clothes, these are just dummy categories. Now let's define, I don't know, let's define bills. Or let me keep this up. You can define the color, and we can like pick a somewhat of a red color. Create it, there we go. We have the bills category, right? And the idea is that we create the categories, we go to the ad screen, and then we can create our expenses. I also have here my Flutter version, which is all complete, and the expenses screen should look like this, like total for this week, the total amount, for example, for this period that you spent, and there should be a list. Let me do that real quick. Here's the amount, for example. Let's see. All right, $8. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say this to none because I only buy it once, and this is going to be green screen baby. Groceries and bills. Yeah, I don't have any more categories. I'll just keep it at groceries. Submit the expense. Now we go back. We can see this expense right here, right? Today at like 7:16 p.m. we spent $8 in the groceries category. I could have like, isn't it to keep track of your expenses? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but there we go. Green screen baby, right? We can like go again and like do, I don't know, 25. What would this be? I don't know. Vegetables, right? And we can do, I don't know, 150. This is going to be the bills category, for example. Let's say the power bill is 150, and we can make this a monthly expense, right? So every month is, means it's not 150 exactly, but imagine. And there we go. We have all of the expenses right here. We've spent this week $183 on these expenses, right? For example, if we create a new one, I don't know, 35, I don't know, phone, for example. Let's go back to the bills, but we can make this like yesterday. Then we have a different section right here called yesterday. And when we go back to the reports, ooh, nice. All right, there's a bug here I need to fix. Let's see. Yep, it is a bug, but basically there should be a chart at the top, and the same list that we have here, the same list should appear at the bottom here. And it basically tells you, for example, for the weekly view, we can swipe like left and right to jump through the weeks. As you can see, like 7th November until 13th. Then we have, come on now, all right, much bugs, 21st November to 27th, etc. So that's how we can navigate through, you know, between the weeks. And this chart just tells you how much money in total you spent per day: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and so on. And also there's the total amounts. For example, we can see that we have like $218. I also show the average per day, right? So for example, we can say on average we spend like, I don't know, $30 per day based on our tempo. So if we regularly register all of our expenses, we can have like and we can figure out our average expenses per day. So yeah, that's basically it. We need to figure out the date, note, and category. These are the three missing, and also the submit expense button. And let's go back. and just continue. Let's see, we are in the add screen right now. We have the keyboard avoiding view. That is when you, for example, no, we actually don't need the keyboard avoiding view. Maybe, I mean, I've added it just in case if, for example, we're looking at we're opening this app on a smaller screen, then maybe the rest of the form might get in the way. So that is the keyboard avoiding view. For example, if we have a list of items here, and if we open up the keyboard, it'll push the content up, so we're not actually missing any of the data. Then we created a pretty cool thing called input access review with the dismiss keyboard as the ID, and it's this view right here that is on top of the keyboard. You see that? That is the input access review. It's a generic view. It has a touchable opacity. That's pretty much a button, right? So when we press on that, we dismiss the keyboard. And I've added a material icon, like it's really an Android icon, but hey, let's roll with this, you know. So when you press on that, the keyboard dismisses, because I can't really make it, you know, close on click here. Because if I add an on-click listener on this, then if I click here, it's also gonna close aside from the input. So I think the best way is to just like add a toolbar on top of the keyboard and call it a day. You know, there's the functionality. You can see, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna create these just so I can have the space, so we can scroll these now, right? And we have, for example, up until 44. If I open up the view, we are covering those views, right? And also this little form at the bottom. But using the keyboard avoiding view, we can still use the app and like scroll to the very bottom of the list. That is actually the keyboard avoiding view. All right, let's continue. Last time we implemented this super cool bottom sheet flat lists, the bottom sheet. So when you click on this thing pops up. You can expand it, right? And then you can like even make it even smaller, or like dismiss it, swipe down on it. So we're gonna be doing pretty much the same, I believe, for the date picker. We'll see. The list item components are these rows in the form. So let's just like grab one and create, which is the next one? The next one is date. Okay, there's the date. We do have a touchable opacity. Instead of a daily, we should be putting the selected date here. Like this, let me see. There we go, you see this? That is pretty much what date has been selected. We have this picker at the bottom here, but I believe, because that's like Flutter, and Flutter is pretty much the same on all platforms. For React Native, it's a different story. If I use one component, for example, if I find that kind of a picker, it'll show up on iOS, but might not show up on Android, or it might show something else. That's how that's what we found out last time we streamed. That was yesterday, actually. That's what we found out yesterday, that the consistency between the platforms is not always, you know, like the same. For example, in iOS, that rendered a huge picker, because let me go back and give you like the general idea. If I add that picker here, it's gonna render this whole block, this whole picker right here, and the height of the date is gonna be pretty much half of the form or even more, right? That's not cool. We want to click on that and like select the date and click away, right? We don't want to have the whole picker always displayed. While as on Android, it was pretty much like this. Not exactly like this, right? For example, there was this button that allowed you to show the date picker modal, but yeah, when you click on it, it's actually a modal. It's like a modal like this one. It rolls in at the center of the screen, and you're basically picking the date. There's a select button, you click on it. The functionality is like that on Android, but not on iOS, right? So we're gonna be thinking about that right now. While we're here, I also wanna add the remaining items. So we added a date. This is going to be the note. It's not going to be like a button, it's just going to be an input, and then we have the category. There we go. The category is going to be implemented the same way that we have the recurrence. All of the categories are going to be rendered here, so you pick one category from the list. Note is going to be an ordinary text field, so let's actually fix that real quick. We're not going to be having a touchable opacity. Touchable opacity is that button type of thing. We're going to be having a text input. Placeholder is a note. Yeah, set amount. We're not going to be doing an amount. We'll text align right. Not numeric. We'll delete that later. Not actually, yeah, we're going to need an accessory view. And we have some styling here. This is Copilot, by the way. It's pretty cool. There we go. So we need to remove the keyboard type, and we need to create a new, let's see, the node, set node equals use state, and this is going to be an empty string. So set node and node. There we go. We have the node here. If I open up the keyboard, it's all good, right? We are writing our notes here, and I can just dismiss the keyboard. All right, note is done. That's all we need to do for the note. Let's actually get the category now. First, because we're going to be reusing this, we'll try to reuse this bottom sheet. We'll try to reuse this bottom sheet, but we want to change the contents of it. So I'm not sure how we will approach this. Like, I don't want to repeat myself and like create two bottom sheets. We should just render. We can keep the can keep a component, like this is a component, we can keep that component in a variable and like do that, but I don't think that's like a good thing to do. What if we do something like this? What if we do something like this? Let's create a new state variable, and this is going to be a value that we will change. I'm not sure there's going to be a flicker, but let's see. This is going to be the sheet view, set sheet view, and the use state is going to be of type recurrent, date, and category. Sorry, what am I doing? Close this, do this. There we go. So by default, I don't know, let's keep it at recurrence, right? And when we click on this, aside from snapping to the first index, which is like set at 25%, I think we want to set that to recurrence. Then we have the date. Pretty much the same thing should happen, just the date. And then we have the category, and we want to render the category. Now, based on what value is selected, we can do like, if sheet view is recurrence, then render this thing, right? If, for example, shit.io is date, we are going to render a date picker here. If it's a category, we are going to render a category picker here. Let's see if that works. We're clicking on the recurrence. There we go. We're clicking on the date. There we go, a date picker, and we're clicking on the category. Nice. So we got everything. We can like click here, date picker. Let's close it up. Click on the category picker, recurrence. Beautiful. All right, so we pretty much have the mechanism built for changing the you know, basically conditionally rendering these. I'm sure there's like a much better way to achieve this, but we're gonna roll for, you know, for now with this. So let's figure out the category picker. We are gonna need a bottom sheet flat lists again, but the data is going to be basically the categories. So let's say, I don't know, there we go, food, transport, shopping, other, whatever it is. Actually, we're gonna have a let's see if we have a type for the category. Yes, we do. ID, color, and name. Beautiful. We're going to create that little dummy categories here, and that's going to be category. There we go. Okay. Not sure why it's not working. Wrong. So types, category. There we go. All right. TypeScript was like asleep. Food icon. No. Okay, there we go. There's a color. Let's create a new one. Transport. Let's create a new one. Entertainment. Just like some random colors. And shopping. Actually, that's it. Alright, so we have the categories. Go ahead and change up the data here. So when we want to render the categories view, we're gonna render the categories, and for the key extractor we're just gonna grab the ID. On press, select category, but the category is of type category. That is the type of the selection. Set category. Oh no, set category, not select category. There we go. Oh, okay, wait a minute. We had this thing, because we're closing the bottom sheet here. You know what? Let's move that, because we're still gonna need to. All right, you know what? Let's like keep it here. I'm gonna do a select category. There we go. Set the category, close the bottom sheet. That's it. And then we want to render two things. One is a circle, so we'll create a view for that. We're gonna say the background color is going to be the item.item.color. Just like get the item and just do item, because we're not going to be needing the index. So the color is here. We want to do, I don't know, width. We'll set that to 12, and also the height. We'll set the border radius to 6, so it's like a number, half of the width and height. And what else? That's about it. There's the view, and also item dot name should be displayed. Maybe I had like a margin left 12 or like 8, we'll see. Boom. Only expected to receive a single React element child. Very nice. Okay, yeah, because we are in the touchable highlights, so we're going to wrap everything in a view. We actually need to wrap everything in a view. We want to set the display to flex direction. I think it's row by default, so okay, this is good, but we need to align the items vertically, so align items center. No, it was the justify. Damn it. Justify content. Wait, what? Here's the text. Okay, now it's row. Yeah, I think there we go. Let's see. Align items. I got it at the first time, but we need to specify flex direction. I don't think we need to do it on web. Flex by default is row, but there you go. We do need to specify this in like React Native. All right, so this is the selection of the categories, right? So if we click on shopping, we have selected the shopping category. If we scroll up, we have the recurrence here, and we'll just do category.name. We can even color this category.color. There we go. So if, for example, we click on transport, see? Beautiful. Nice. All right, more color. It's better. There we go. And the remaining thing is the date. We need to figure out the date. That's gonna be tricky. Let's get to it. By the way, I have a new game on my stream. It's a pretty cool one. It's a word guesser. Yeah. Let's implement the date picker, and we can try guessing some words. Okay, so we keep the recurrence here. When we click on the date, we need to add a date picker there. Let's do some research. Expo date picker. We did some time picker. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. On iOS, it's inline, right? It's right there. On Android, it's like a modal. We want to keep that the same. There we go. That's not gonna work here. It's totally not gonna work here. So I can probably like get the platform and try to, yeah, I actually can do that, you know. I can get the platform. If it's Android, render this button. If it's iOS, open the bottom sheet and render this, right? Yeah, let's actually do that. I think that's gonna work. Alright, so we have the daytime picker. I'm not sure we added it last time, but let's see. Yeah, we need to add the daytime picker, and let's see if Expo install, not yarn, to install this module. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm doing both And like, there we go. I had issues with that previously, so I know I'm doing stuff. If you're using the pre-build, okay. So we can import the datetime picker right here. Datetime picker Android.open. Show mode. Where is that? Okay, there we go. But wait, there's a datetime picker. All right, let's see what we get from the package. Is that just like for Android? Imperative API usage on Android and on iOS. There's the datetime picker. Okay, got it. Got it. Yeah. For Android, this opens up the picker. For iOS, this renders the element. Okay. I'm curious to see where this is coming from. So, datetime picker Android. It's from here. Okay, cool. And we're going to grab the datetime picker from here. This one is the iOS one, and this one is the Android one. We want to grab the platform from React Native as well. So now let's figure this out. Let's scroll down to the date right here. And we have this touchable opacity here that basically triggers these things. This is going to happen for iOS, right? We don't want this to happen for iOS. So we're going to do if platform.os is iOS. We want to keep this. If, for example, platform.os is Android, and we're going to do only Android and iOS. We don't care about other stuff, right? We want to do this basically now. There we go. Let's see now. The date is of type date. So let's create a new state variable. Amount, recurrence, date, note, and category. So this should be here. Sorry, OCD. Yes, new date. So date, set date, beautiful. Current mode. What was the mode? Date and time. You know, we'll just keep this as a date. I wish there was like a date and time at the same time, but yeah. And then on change, we're just gonna grab the new date. And actually, you know, just like set date. Oh wait, it's something else. Oh, there's the event and the date. Okay. Then set the date. New date, so it doesn't clash. There we go. Okay, so if it's Android, it's going to open up the... And we're actually gonna try this out. If it's Android, we're gonna open up the modal thingy. If it's iOS, we're gonna open the bottom sheet, and we need to render here. We need to render that thingy, the component, this one. We're not gonna be doing any tests. Date mode is always a date. Ah, there's daytime. Okay, we'll keep it as a daytime. Why not? We'll get the event and new date. And we'll do set date, new date. Yeah, okay. Date it is. Alright, let's see it. Let's reload the app and see what we get. Boom, color of undefined. because there is no color for line 204. All right, yeah, there is no category. There's no category selected. Okay, it makes sense though. What we can do is like obtain the first one, but we need to go back. We need to go back and fix this. There we go. Date is set to none. Oh, wait a minute. We didn't change that. There's the date. We want to do date. We want to format this now. Day of the month. See how we can format. Let's see. JavaScript format today. There was this local date string. Yeah, let's actually try this. Okay. So we have 2nd of December 2022. When we click on this, yeah. The background is like, yeah. What? Wait, we can actually use these here. See that? Nice. All right, but let's actually try it on Android. All right, let's see. No Android connected device found. No emulators could be started automatically. Okay, let me try to bring up. Let me try to bring up Android Studio here on the screen. This is a different project, but we're going to open the device manager. We're gonna play this one, but I don't want to. So when I open the simulator, something happened with my audio. All right, I don't know how to pop this out. The idea is to just pop it up. How do we do that? How do we do that? Should we like? All right, let's see if it installs on this simulator. Let's try. All right, there we go. It is gonna run. Looks like it's gonna run. Yeah. Okay. Let's see now. I haven't run this on Android at all. Okay. Wow, this is terrible. Needs padding. Okay, this is decent. Let's see. It's only supported on iOS. Ah, okay. Good point. The color is messed up here, so we need to update this. But moment of truth. When we press on the date, what's gonna happen? Nothing. Alright, let's see why. Wow, that is terrible. I'm going to add a breakpoint here in the date and try it out. Oh, of course, we don't have breakpoints because I'm running it through the terminal. Okay, so it does this. What if we do this? What if we just grab the date picker and just try to render that here? And don't do this. It's always open. Okay, that's not cool. It's not what we want. Okay, I think I get it. But the docks are not the thing that it needs to be. See? Let's show. There's a show thingy. We don't actually use that anywhere. Ah, okay, there's a yeah. Oh man, this is terrible. Battery low. Hold on, let me put it on charge. This is terrible. So this doesn't work. I guess we need to do this. Okay. This is basically on iOS, so if it's shown, we're gonna render that here at the bottom sheet at the bottom. So if it's date and there's also the show, actually, you know what? And the platform.os is iOS. There we go. Rizal, gotta go, but this was great and it helped me learn a lot about React Native. It looks so similar. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much React. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. But yeah, we're gonna do platform.ios. Platform.os is iOS. That's when we're going to render the date picker. Otherwise, we will try to do this basically. Right? Let's see. Alright, so it's gone. We click on it. It should open the... Yeah, it should open. Well, check this out. Even this doesn't work. See that? Wow, that is terrible. You know what? We're not gonna... Let's not bother about Android for the time being. Because obviously it doesn't work. So let's just open the... Yeah, let's set the sheet view to date and just open the the thingy, and in here, actually no, it was different. There is not going to be any date option for the sheet view because there we won't have any dates here. Mancanos, thanks for the follow. That's pretty kind, thank you. Here, instead of rendering a touchable opacity, we're just gonna render that date time picker. It is going to break Android like crazy. Maybe you know what? If anyone wants to try this out on an Android phone, we should do if platform.os is iOS. We're gonna do like we'll be smarter here. If anyone wants to try this out on Android, they're gonna hate me. Okay. But yeah. So Yarn iOS will start up the project for iOS. And we'll just do reload here. There we go. See, much better. Now, this is like a native button. So when you press on this, you can just like pick the day. Pick the day. Okay, is there like a maximum date? Beautiful. That's going to be new date because we cannot add expenses in future. So nice. There we go. Future is disabled. We cannot select tomorrow, for example. The idea is to, you know, register the expenses as they happen. What else? Minimum date is going to be get full year -1. What is that? Get full year -1. So if we wanna add an expense for 2021, we can oh, okay, got it. Yeah. All right, so this is going to be the year. This is going to be the day. This is going to be the month. So we're gonna get the month like so, and also get the day of the month. Yes. Comma. All right, let's see. I'm gonna refresh just in case because we changed up these values. All right, 2022, that's okay. We want to go to 2021. See, we can't go back. Yeah, can go back like on 1st of December because that's like more than a year, right? So today -1 year. Okay, cool. Can we update the look of this? Text color, accent color, the date picker accent color, theme variants. Yes, it's always gonna be dark because there's no light mode in the app. Let's reload again. There's one thing that I also saw, like we need to, yeah, now it doesn't work, of course. I think this is a bug. We had this yesterday as well. I think this is a bug. Because obviously we're sending this to dark, but as you can see, default compact inline spinner. Oh, the spinner thing is that, yeah. Yeah, let's actually see that. Was it prefer? Wait, what was the? It was display. Calendar clock, compact, default inline spinner. If we set this to spinner, there's the spinner. You see that? Now we can, for example, put this in the bottom sheet. But you know what? No, we're not gonna be doing that. There's a text color. Locale. Minute interval. Kim Shop, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Alright. We cannot change. Now this is bothering me. I wanted to make it look like this, but when you click on it, we basically just select that. It's really bothering me. These are the Android props. Display. Spinner default clock calendar. Yeah, I don't like this. View props. Let's see if there's something in the view. Oh, this is from React, so it's view props. Okay, I was gonna say something nasty, but I shouldn't. So let's go style. Let's do style. We're gonna set the background color to red, and this fill should look red. Yeah. So in that case, transparent. Oh, it's not that one. It is not that one. Maybe this is like a native date picker type of thing. Okay. Let's keep it like this. I really wanted to make it look like this. That would have been perfect. But yeah, let's keep it like this. Okay. There's a date picker as well. Did we remove the bottom category and screenshot? Come on. We removed the category. No, the date from the bottom sheet. So let's just like do add screen form complete. We also want to do the button. But do you want to play a game? Let me know. You guys want to guess some words? I want to try out to see how it is. Yeah, you can do bang repo, not rapo. That's repo. There's the repo. There's the design as well. The repo, the design, and you can fiddle with this. By the way, let's try a game. I want to see. Oh man, the chat is covering pretty much all of it, so I'm just gonna remove the chats. Let me know if you're ready and we can start the game. It's basically a word guesser game. It gives us letters and we write. Take a break. Yeah, we're taking a break. Thank you, No Fear. All right, let's try it out. Let's do start. No, let's do restart. I don't know. What is the command? Oh man, next. Okay, let me Google. Let me see the command. Easy setup. One click to sync. Stream the screen. Okay. Continue. Okay, there we go. So continue. There we go. Nice. All right. Let's see. Let's guess some words. There's like vein. There we go. What else is there? Man, this is hard. There's also more hard. Wow. There's like a number 4 here. Is there like, can we do like Vivian? No. So 4, I'm not sure what that 4 stands for. Like the V. V has like a 4. I don't know, Nova? Okay, Nova. There we go. Nani. Ivan, it's a name? No. Ivan. Vino. Wow, this was pretty hard. Let's try that again. Snow. Yeah, snow. Ah. Let's try it again. Restart. EMLLIR. Lime. Realm. Is this a word? No, it's not a word. Mill. Miller. No. How many words can you do with these letters? I have no idea. Is this a word? No. We're just like guessing random words. This should be a M-I-L-L-E-R, Miller. Oh, there we go. Okay. We need 8 more points. Yeah, I guess we're losing this one as well. Cat alert. Go away. Alright, let's try one more. And we're getting back to coding. RGA-MROP. PROG. It's like short for progress. Progressive. Prog. No. Prom. P-R-O-M. Prom. Is that... Would that be valid? There we go. more. No. We're losing this one as well. Come on, people. I can't think of anything. Program. Nice. Program. Was that like the biggest words? Yeah. Nice. All right. Game over. Yeah. Let's go back to coding. We're missing the button, so let's just add the button now. This is the view, and these are all of the touchable opacity. Oh, yeah, all the list views. So we basically need to add a button here. There was a button as well. Row button. Yeah. Okay, title prop. Okay, so okay. We want to do something different, so we want to do a style now and do like background color is theme, colors primary. There's no style. Okay, then touchable opacity. There we go. And then we will render text inside that says submit. Was it submit? Submit expense. Okay, oh man. Yeah, we should get this out of the lists. Alright. Alright, let's continue styling this. That's totally not the way we want it to look like. So we want to do, you know what, let me just open Figma. There we go, expense tracking mobile app, and we'll see, you know, we'll see the padding and all these things. So 13 by 20, let's do that. Padding horizontal is 20, vertical is 13. There we go. We have border radius of 10. Border radius of 10. There we go. We want to set 32 pixels of top margin. 32. There we go. We want to check out the width now. So width should be auto. Or like content fit. Is this a valid value? No, it's not. Yeah. Alright, so in this case, the keyboard avoiding view. The keyboard avoiding view. Hold on, let me just do something. Alright, so the keyboard avoiding view makes the whole button like spread out. Man, my kid is going crazy. Hold on, wait a minute. He started fighting with something. Okay, button. Submit expense. It should not be... Yeah, it should not be taking up the whole width of the screen. It should just be like automatic. So let's see. What if we did justify content to center here? Then it's the other one, align items. Oh, terrible. But no. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's work on the text now. The color of the text is white. The font should be 17 pixels, semi-bold. So, font weight and like font size. They'll set this to 17. There we go. Submit expands. Okay, so semi-bold is not a value. We'll just do 600. That's too much. No. 600 is the semi-bold. Okay. I don't think we're gonna need this anymore, so there we go. We're not gonna be doing anything on click right now, so let's just commit this. UI completed. There we go. And we pretty much finished the ad screen. Awesome. And yeah, I would call it a day. I would call it a day for this stream. We did finish the ad screen, which is pretty cool. Next, what we should work on, we should start with the expenses screen and start building out the lists with all of the expenses. And we're gonna reuse that list here in the report screen as well. But yeah, that looks like a good candidate of what we should work on next. Awesome. Yeah, let's continue. Tuesday, no. Maybe Monday. Maybe I'll do a stream on Monday. And yeah, if not Monday, I'll try Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for being a guest, being a viewer on my stream. We will see each other on Monday. All right, take care. Ciao, ciao.